米娜桑空巴哇，我是罗塞利亚的斯，大家好久不见，哑巴，原来我才发现到我已经要接近1个月没有开直播，哑巴，然后我的霍格华兹也玩到一半啊，不行，我觉得近期里一定要把它玩完，想不到我整个3月就这样子，咻的一下就没了，哑巴呢？时间还真的是过得真快，我明明只是在忙这些东西而已，然后结果一转眼就1个月就这样的不见了，呀呗，妈，没办法，为了筹备接下来的活动，5月的那个活动，我就真的是消耗了太多时间了，好吧，近期算是应该怎么说呢？可能算是快要完成到七八吧，所以我就先放一边先，然后就开直播先聊，打算这样子啊，然后晚上好雨梦，好久不见了，好意思说啊，狗面呢？我不是故意的，我真的不是故意的，一切都是为了准备接下来5月的活动，就是爆肝应该讲爆肝画各种各样的新的图啊，终于可以休息一点了。虽然讲可以休息，但是我还没有完全画完，还剩下好几张要画。但是可能会比预计想要做的商品可能来的比还要少一点吧，我觉得。嘛，那今天就继续玩这个霍格华兹吧。完了，已经要接近1个月没玩，我都忘记我在玩什么，可能我都忘记掉那些剧情到完了。哑巴，我在哪里？我是谁？我要做什么？啊嘞？啊，完了！一进来第一个事情就按错键了。OK，我连按键键按都忘记哦，哑巴！亚没喽，诶，要怎样开那个？OK， OK，让我慢慢回想一下啊。诶，哪里可嘞？啊嘞？为什么？为什么？我要抓着这个东西吗？诶，等一下。OK，完了，看来真的也是要重练了。要重玩了吗？不对，不可以。我玩了很多进度哦，我觉得我的进度要过一半了。现在是要做什么呢？我在哪里？我是谁？我要做什么？哑巴。我还是依然穿着这一件骑士装。这就是阿兹卡班的魔法少女穿的装备。哑巴呢？应该是这个吧，主线。应该是这个哦。 嗯哼，什么声音？有人在打架？哎，有人在打架哎！哎呀呗！我记得好像是啊，是个吧？隐形过去，捅人家后面。我要隐形过去，然后捅人家的后面。哎呀别！你看不到我，你看不到我。啊！捅人家后面我还记得怎样捅。哎，不对，我怎么好像讲哪里怪怪的
？It's like a place right out of a storybook.
啊嘞？哎，完了。啊，10个，按 tab。就懂吗？得让我习惯一下操作，我真的忘记讲完了。呀呗，太久没有玩了，就真的是整个失忆掉哦。哎呀呗，不想错。哎。OK，是按左键加速的 ，OK， 对，左键是加速。切割一只玄奇的泥怪 ，OK。哎，等，停，就懂吗的。切割。我的那个切的技能是哪一个哦？是这个吗？啊，是这个吧 ？OK， 应该是要让它飞起来，然后要等它背了我的时候，啊嘞，好，应该是我要过去一点才可以吧？当他要用舌头伸过来的时候。哎，不对，不是这样。OK， 快点背了我啊 ！OK， 就是这样，然后掐石头 ，OK， nice。OK， 看来我的记忆还没有完全遗忘，还能记得，大丈夫。OK， 现在是要找谁？诶，要找谁去哦？帕比斯维丁是谁啊？我忘记哦，完了。Who are you?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
哦，是那一位跟我一起养动物的那一位是吧？
I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the
就
poachers
是
are
我
up
的
to,
那
I want
个
her
鹰马
far
的
from it.
You said you had
主人，
news about the poachers.
算主人吗？
And that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
所以现在是要解决偷猎者吗？
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any
他
trouble.
叫我
We're
要
simply
小心一
passing
点，
through.
然后下一秒就直
Do
接
you
射
take
下去了。
that we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
哎，射不到了，直接穿过哦。你走啊，走，快点走。
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few
哎，有
villagers
蘑
in
菇，
Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
猜猜猜，
Perhaps that's why the
猜起
centaurs
来。
are suspicious.
哦，亚贝，又是这个
That's the third time I've seen a dog behave that
怪。
violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
为什么这里的你怪看到我们不会
This
攻击啊？
odd.
What is it?
，Not
哎，不是
entirely sure,
不是，
but
我
look
我要踩
around.
这东
If
西
the，poachers
你
were
怎么
here,
给我跑去丢石
we
头
can
啊？
find out why.
Rebellion. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
他们是不是被那个女怪袭
Poor
击啊？
beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
哎，是钱钱。哇，他们到底遇到什么东西了？
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
阿里奥，我又不小心喝到他们的水哦。
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though.
Revelio.
So what are they doing out here?
哇，好多人呐！
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
哎，对
Perhaps
对对
a
对对，
less discreet approach.
吓到我！
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
去呀，走，一起去战斗。哎，等一下啊！有多少个人呐？哎，只能一个一个慢慢按扫。同你句话。
Anyone looking?
当心，他连话都来不及讲完就已经没了。哎，有没有？差一点 吓到我！你这个人突然间转头过来，剩下一个人吗？
It's all about having a keen eye.
呀别呀！啊，完了！直接把整座桥炸掉了！呀别！
Only one way to find out.
看来只能修复了吧？要死！直接把整座桥炸掉！嘛，多亏如此，我才有机会用到这个修复，不然修复魔法真的是太少用到哦，蛮可怜的，没什么机会用到啊，那个修复的魔法。哎，又是他那种帐篷的地下城。
Are those dragons?
呀呗！
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Yes. A more hushed Revelia's likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Oh, just tell us. Revelia.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
啊，他们又来不及把话讲完，就被我打死了。哇，好多人啊！
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
啊嘞，不是这里吗？难道？
What's going on down there?
啊，原来是这里。
They must
他
have
们
only
在
just
捉这
captured
龙
her.
啊！
She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
看来我们要去救那条龙哦。
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
啊，亚贝，我又不小心捡到他的苹果、哦。龙蛋呢？ 直接把它抱回家，然后是不是就有的养龙了？我就有的骑龙了，对吧？哎，不对，这游戏好像没得做龙。哇，如果有得做龙的话，就感觉蛮帅的。我来救你了！哎，上面还有个人，有没办法让他下来？反而引诱到另一个人过来了，为什么？我要引诱上面的人跳下来，结果来的人却是这个哥布林，没办法啦！哦，被发现了，被发现，被发现！哎呦，亚贝，没办法啦，这种时候就完了，被抓到。这种时候就是要给他们尝试一下什么叫做作孽。亚贝，是我的作孽。哎，还有谁？原来这里还有一个人呐！是呢，魔物猎人。
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
亚贝，更多人来了。是我的作孽。哇，亚贝，哪里可怜？等一下，我一段时间没有玩，这是什么鬼？这是什么鬼？亚贝，我走！哇！
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
哎，这个要怎样打？哎，不对啊！原来是要进入剧情啊！还真的要魔猎人了。
I suppose we'll find out.
你们确定这个时候还要看见我吗？你们这群人，哎，出事了！哦，亚贝，直接原地被吃掉哎！再看我多一点，这个故事在告诉你，不要让人背对着龙，不然你就会变成龙的食物哦。龙就这样得到一个免费的晚餐了。哎，我救了一只龙哎，所以到底有没有机会骑龙？ 我想要像那个 Monster Hunter Rise 这样子，超龙。
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect
没
it.
关系，他们过来的话，
I'm
就
sorry
让
to
他
say
们
that
尝
you
试什
likely
么
have a
叫
larger
做
target
做作
on your
孽，
back now because of what we just did.
做好做满。
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle. 对哦，我应该回去我的房间看看一下。我的房间好像有东西拿吧，我都忘记去了。现在才突然想起是这个吧。
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
诶
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
哦，
Afterwards, we will discuss your
最后的一个那个咒语吧。最后一个普通咒语，变形咒。OK。啊嘞，啊嘞，哦，已经满了。我的这个魔苹果已经拿到满了。那个新的咒语要去哪里学呢？图书馆收集终极变形学之书的实战指南页面。OK， 就讲要去图书馆。是这里吧？图书馆，去看看，应该是要学到这个咒语才能继续玩了吧？ 不然不可能他主线到现在还没有出来的，不可能吧？没关系，就让我做做看这个，应该说学习这个魔法吧。但我学完全部那些魔法，
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Who are
Professor
you?
Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
三小
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value
忽然间
knowledge
就
the
被一
way
个
I
不
do.
认识的
Surely
小萝
you're
莉
interested.
考试了吗
I'll？ even start you off with a few of my easiest
被小萝莉
questions.
考试了。
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
好问题
The Golden Snidget.
Correct!
啊
Snidget
这样
was
子都答
first
对
introduced to Quidditch
我
in
都乱猜的耶
1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
福灵鸡是三小
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it
但
makes
是我
the
是
drink
答对了，为什
very
么？
lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned
Eh?
substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical
Oh.
artifacts?
三兄弟的故事，这个我就肯定知道哦，死神
The
圣物
Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
啊
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand,
接
the
果木魔
Resurrection
杖
Stone,
重生
and
四
the
个那
Cloak
个
of
隐形斗
Invisibility.
篷，
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
这个我真的不知道诶。
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the
Ah.
quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match,
他
their
这里
team's
有
awarded
提到
3
那
points.
个三兄弟和那个死亡圣
Polyjuice potion
死神
allows
圣
the
物的
drinkers to
故
change
事嘛，
species.
也就是讲这里发生的那个故事发生的事件比这里还要更加早吧，更加早那种。喝下变身药水之后，是否能超越物种限制 ？Yes。
True.
Actually, the answer
诶
was，false.
不是吗？
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
呀贝，
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
Let me out！ 要早上才能过来这里上课。好的，那就。那你？まさか刚刚其实已经白天了哦。
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
等一下，为什么那个突然间那个我干爸会突然间跟我讲话了？
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master.
哦，原来是同班，难怪为什么他会突然间跟我讲话。
Anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
哦，直接把那东西变成一个飞蛾吗？
Beautifully done.
所以
Three broomsticks. It may finally be safe since we rescued the
啊，
dragon
果然
from
就是要
Hogwarts.
学到这个魔法才让我继续过主线啊！终于学到新的魔法了！啊，完了，我的位置完全不够放啊，完全不够放，要怎么办呢？修复魔法先不要吧，很少用到修复魔法诶。
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide.
可是
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of
可是
success.
教授我好像没什么在上到课诶。
That you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say
我都
I'm
在当
especially impressed
我
with
都
all
在
you've
当
accomplished
我都在当
in
黑屋
light
子
of the rumors of your extracurricular
当好当满
activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your
当
wand
这当这我就
or
自然变
subsequent
成
search of the owlery
天才了吗？
connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Mm, 完了，我刚刚没有注意到前面讲什么。然后后面的人你怎么了？你卡住了吗？后面的人，后面的人卡住了。没办法，毕竟可能他中到
Professor Fig has
这个
encouraged
霍格
me
华
to
兹
explore
的
when I can
那个
in,
魔法了，
an effort to complete my field guide.
可能就这样他就卡在这
I
里哦。
admire your penchant for learning,
一切
but
都
do
是
remember that your
魔法。
classwork and field guide are
魔法
designed
学校里有
to
魔法
educate you thoroughly.
不奇怪吧？
At the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
哇哦，いいね。 直接把这个东西变木桶，所以它还在卡着吗？诶，这不是塞巴斯蒂安吗？塞巴斯蒂安，你卡住了吗？塞巴斯蒂安。
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what
塞巴斯蒂安，上课上到卡住哦。
Meet me there and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
然后他就写信来求救我了是吗？向我求救了是吗？塞巴斯蒂安，他能过来吗？亚边啊，卡住的塞巴斯蒂安，我试试看能不能拯救他。哎，我进不去，我进不去。好，看来我这样都救不到塞巴斯蒂安了，完了，他被这个学校的魔法卡住了。那就没办法了，你好好加油哦，塞巴斯蒂安。我救不到你了。两个好像蛮重要的支线吗？这个应该跟龙有关系吧？然后这个是我不懂是学校什么新课程吗？新的课程之类的吗？我看来，也许可以去看看。看看这个占卜学教室是什么呢？亚白呢？这些有直接出现在我任务列表里的支线，感觉应该会蛮重要的吧，所以就还是要做做看吧。剩下路边的支线我就不管了。好，我好像去错位置了，亚贝，不是这里吧？这里是主线的位置啊！啊，是这里。我不小心去到另一个任务的位置哦。
So frustrating.
不对，这里。哎，瓦干达也在这里耶。
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
那你
To speak with you alone, Natsai.
原来这个占卜老师是瓦干达的妈妈。
Spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade.
那你
That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave
我
the
现在还
castle.
注意到，原来还
I
真的
am
是诶，
always careful,
一
Mother.
样那个新的。
Officer Singer disagrees.
She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
原来是瓦坎
She
达的妈
berated
妈
me。for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
然后你就让他的那位朋友劝你去战斗吗？
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
Huh?
Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It
所
involves
以你
holding
会
a
变
magic
成
leaf
动
in
物？
one's mouth for an entire
咦，
month.
可是这样子
Then
就跟刚刚那
placing the
个
leaf
小
in
萝莉
crystal
讲的
fire
有一点
so
不一
that
样
it
呀
is
哦。
imbued with moonlight.
不讲不可以
Then
变物
adding
种
more
吗
of？ your own hairs.
那个小萝莉
And
骗了我
that
吗
is？ just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
啊，看来在瓦干达那边的认知是人变成动物是正常的，然后在霍格华兹人变成动物是很难的。
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature,
所以说
especially one as rare as a
这个
gazelle,
变形
should
咒
be bounding about where poaching has become so
能够把
prevalent.
人变成木
She
桶了，
claims that she has
所以
foreseen
能不能
tragedy
把
before
人
me in my gazelle
变
form.
成
But she
小萝
has
莉？
used her sight to control
呀
me
别
too many times. I no longer believe it.
如果如果真的能让这个变形咒把人变成小萝莉，哦，完了。
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
我妹呢？作为
Thank
妈
you
妈
for，being here during that rather awkward conversation.
我要带坏你的孩子了。我要带你的孩子出来战斗。这个应该是在火米村这里吧？嗯，是这里吧？
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't
拿
remind
电
me.
话，等等
The
等等
thought
等
of
等
that
等
tent
等
still makes
等
me bloodboil. I've been thinking
先不
about
要，
those
先
poor
不要。
dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin
突
silver.
然间，我的
I
想法
think
比
the
伏
collar
地魔还要危
is
险了。
precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
想要让
I've never
想要
known
用变
poachers
形
to use anything
咒
like
把
that
人家
before.
变萝莉
The。dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the
魔法世界
poachers?
没有警察叔叔，对吧？
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find
不
her,
然
we
等下
can
警察
return
叔
her
叔
egg.
过来，我用变形咒把警察变萝莉。哦呀呗！
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away.
看
There
来
was something else that I
我
wanted to
们要
discuss
把
with
龙
you.
的蛋蛋放回
I
去。
didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
要不要讲给他听耶？
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
我
Fig
就
had a
把这
portkey
这
that
个
led us
故
there
事
after the
告诉
dragon
给全
attack.
世界人知道。
It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon
我
down
要
as
告
soon as
诉
I
全
can.
世界这个秘密。
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
啊，原来只是讲话了支线任务吧。两个主线任务诶。一个21 level， 一个22 level， 那就先做这个了。就做简单一点的先吧。去找这个。在哪里呀？哦，他在在哪里？啊嘞？是这个吗？哦，学校里的那个。等一下，为什么他会出现在学校里啊？难得。我一直把那个学校，我应该说，我一直以为那个学校里的任务是那个塞巴斯蒂安呢。看来看去才发现，原来塞巴斯蒂安的任务在外面。这里吧。
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you
Ah,
saying
so
that you
Amit.
speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
我就一直以为什么那个哥布林会在学校里，原来是要找学校的同学去找那个哥布林，笑死了。豆狗，这里吗？哦，好远。
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
塞巴斯蒂安有另一个任务。哦，好哦。塞巴斯蒂安竟然同时走这2个任务。哎呀！就多妈的，我还在另一个主线任务这。就等一下哈。
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But he's...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be
well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was
太伤心哦。
I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can. Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
不要被发现，这种事情就简单了。
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to
那
achieve.
就是隐形啊。
Our mate and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
然后这个就那个塔卡卡，那个阿米塔卡卡就要被逼跟我一起进来了吗？刚刚前面还问我有没有危险，然后我就跟他讲没有哦，然后带他来这里过后，我们要战斗啊！原来是这个东西呀，这个东西要隐形它才会开呀，之前不懂讲解，现在懂了。哎，你看不到我。
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
你看不到
The
我，我
door
看不到
is
你。
looking at us.
就是说，这种有眼睛的东西都要用隐形来避开，就是了。像是之前的箱子也是。
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Rebellion.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this thing. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Rebellion.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
这个是要拉吗 ？OK。对了。OK， 然后
Rebellion.
啊，就是这样。就只是两个袋子掉出来给你看。应该是这里了吧？诶，不对，我现在才注意看到，那个里面有一条路的哦。可以进的吗？啊，不行。看来这里应该是类似出口的地方吧。
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, mate. I'll get you through this mine.
Clever.
突然间有哥布林出来哦。
Watch your step round here. Ready to fight. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
要被。
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, our mate. You have my word.
诶，等一下啊。哦，是前面那边啊。OK。
Rebellion.
これはあれあれ没有反应。不对吗？啊嘞嘞，啊嘞嘞，怎么这样啦？没有反应的。啊嘞？等一下啊，马萨嘎，我少做到什么东西吗？好像没有啊，没有吧？算了，不管，我觉得应该只是，还是说要开了这里的东西才能开到这个啊？好像是诶。啊，なるほど。然后呢？那你？OK， 等一下啊，我看一下，是这个门开了吗？哦，是诶，是诶，原来。ああ、なるほど。
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
这位阿咪，
See if we can find any plans.
阿咪看起来玩得很开心哈，阿咪。
Around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
有两条路诶，一个在上面，一个在下面，要走哪里先呢？上面有很多人，看看下面怎样先吧。哎，不对，来到这里还有另一层。哇，亚贝好像有点大啊，这里。看来这里好像没有人。哎，不对，这里有下一个纸哦。我觉得这里是
If I'm
主要的
translating
位
this
置吧。
correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. What? Let me know if you
我
see
再
any more
回去
plans
看
and
看一
schematics.
下，
We can't return to Lord God
也许这里有
empty-headed.
东西吧。而且有这样多那哥布林。哇，这里又有房间，亚贝拿，好大。那你可嘞？
Yes, of course.
啊，完了完了完了完了完了，
Less humour to worry about.
被发现了。
That's the last lot. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
啊，这里还有另一张纸，然后就直接通往下面了。OK OK， 然后就剩下这里了吧？哇，好多人！ 啊，完了，被发现！跑啊！你看不到我，我看不到你。哎，那你，原来你还没死啊
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boy. This is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
这个门好像要关，但是关不到。他要我拉这个东西耶，我可以不要拉先吗？很明显，这里就是要去接下来的位置了吧？诶，这里有楼梯，上去看看。那边好像还有东西这样子哦。哦，これは哦 ，OK， 是建筑物的装饰品。然后那边下面还有一条路这样子。就这个要关不关的门。后面去不到那边吗？啊，好吧，看来就是要继续往前走了。OK。哦，原来是这个矿石，大量的矿石跟这个蘑菇。
Devil snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
啊呀别有出手啊！
Lumos.
想不到这地方竟然还有触手。
Lumos.
哇，前面超多那哥布林啊！
Only I could get my hands on fake or that student.
在妖精施法者蓄力魔法时，对其使用大爆爆引爆对方。OK， 使用拉手术击飞一名变形的敌人。哎，好吧，我不想做，所以我就全程靠暗杀。哎，不对，有人走过来哦！不要啊！不要啊！不要啊！ 看不到我，我看不到你。哎， 看不到我，我看不到你。 怎样爬上去他这里嘞？爬得上吗？虽然爬不上，可是还是把它变石头哦，笑死！
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Rebellion.
这里的路也还是蛮多条路可以走的。啊哩哩！哦，是在里面那边。好像没别的东西了吧？啊，完了，被爆满了。 随便丢掉一些。OK， 这就是最后一个。
Bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Rebellion.
可是这里还有箱子哎，楼上那边有箱子哎。我有没有不小心错过还是讲了吗？哦，好吧。
Door is looking at us.
原来应该最后也是要上到上面那边的吧？
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Rebellion.
好像那个箱子在这里诶。 啊，要开锁的，而且还是要2级的开锁。嘛还好，我有把那些开锁的那个技能上满了。果然开锁的技能很重要啊，不然等下学得迟的话，可能就要再跑过拿完这些东西哦。
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
哦，回到这里了耶！哎，是这里吗？二狗。 哦，是OK， 入口那边。我还以为会从那个刚刚另一边的那个门出来，看来是我想太多了。
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime,
你
perhaps.
刚刚不是
Thank you, Amit.
很高兴的
I
吗？
couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
你
Without
不是
further
说
ado,
很兴奋的吗？然后你就不想要了吗？
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
嘿，
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small
就突然好奇
open-shaped
那个
container with the
那个人
strange
是谁
symbol
哦？
on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes.
啊，
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
啊，
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me
是
entirely
费
off
格
guard.
教授的老婆啊。
I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Oh, いいね。
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town.
啊，就当机嘞，就当机嘞。也突然间太多那个支线任务了吧？一个单的，然后还有一个塞巴斯蒂安的。 哎，等一下，纳尼？我才发现到这个塞巴斯蒂安学的那个奖励是，竟然是那个220，呀呗！看来是不是最后那个阿瓦达也是要跟他学呢？呀呗呢？我要学。OK， 等我做完这支线一下，去放那个龙蛋，把那个龙蛋还给那个龙吗？然后继续选那个220，呀呗。作孽也是他教我的，220也是他要教我的吗？
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it.
看来那个阿瓦达应该也是他要教我的了。
Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right.
我有一点不明白为什么这个支线任务没有等级要求，所以不需要战斗吗？我怀疑这个应该只是看剧情吧，不需要战斗吧。
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
这里有血迹耶。 然后这里也有这个啊，なるほど。看来他们在这里扎营的人全部都变成白骨了，可怜啊！
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
有狼，诶，其实狼可以暗杀吗？可以捅狼的，可以捅狼吗？捅狼的后面。
I wonder how many they brought to capture.
哎呀呀！别！你看不到我，你看不到我，你看不到我。可以。狼也是可以暗杀的。
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
他们死的真惨，在这里要抓龙的人都死得超惨的。咦，有箱子。其实这里是地图的哪里呀？啊，他不给我看地图，看来就是一个地图外的地方来吧，我觉得。啊，亚贝，这里竟然要用到这个修复魔法。
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. 所以我可以用那个变形咒把龙变成龙娘萝莉吗？
I don't imagine the creatures fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight.
那你これ没有见过的耶，这只。
Revelio.
Quiet. What was that?
难道要上演魔物猎人了吗？亚贝！龙应该是不能打了吧？应该只能逃跑吧？被他炸到一下，我就已经要死了。哦牛！
She isn't making it easy.
亚贝！
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
就是要你逃亡，可是那边有箱子我好想去哪看你。啊，要回去前面吗？
Revelio.
箱子在哪里呀？阿里？啊，なるほど。 啊！啊！看完了，背包也载满了。我刚刚忘记了去卖东西，没办法了。中国皇家火球围巾哦，所以那是灭影灾难了吗？那个围巾？不对，这个好像爆炸！什么声音？为什么我听到水的声音的那个声音声这样子？哎，什么都没有。
Rebellion. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
Normally try, but we're well. Get to that opening below her.
所以他在哪里呀？我没有看到他了。这个桥又是可以修复的吗？哎呀喂！所以他到底在哪里呀
？Why is every bridge here?
笑死！刚刚前面在讲那个修复的魔法很少用到，结果现在就一直要我用这个魔法。
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
然后就把他蛋拿走了。哇，呀贝，超刺激的，这种零距离，
That was
零距
brilliant.
离
And
接
did
触
you
这
see
个
how
龙。
clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
到底发生什么事情了？他发现什么了吗？
How could I have been so blind?
所以他到底发现什么东西了？哦，30 level 了，好耶！我可以学那个，有一个天赋点可以点了。我觉得是不是应该学这个先呢？这个，因为等下也是要学到这个220了嘛，然后就用220，然后被控制的人打到另一个被控制的人就会被诅咒这样子，然后再升多一等就要讲学会这个阿瓦达过后就超好用了的吧，可以直接灭完全部人。超强的感觉，这个。然后再启动这个打倒被诅咒的人可以回血，回好回满。还是要先学这个变形咒，把人变成炸弹。还有大爆爆也是，这里的剑我都觉得蛮有用的耶。嘛，等级有限，学的东西也是有一个上限，所以再看讲起来啦，保留这些。商店，你在哪里？商店。啊，原来在这里而已。突然间变成这个冬天过后就认不出我。
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Ya be.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for that.
回家让我鉴定一下这些装备，或许可以的话，也顺便强化一下我的装备吧。哇哦，防御力直接加到80耶！ OK， 我就穿这件，手套就变得比较差了。 诶，那尼可嘞？我们有这个素材耶。这就是什么素材 ？OK， 这个可以。呀贝多少啊？这个好吧。看来我这里应该是有吧，我忘记放在哪一间了，看一下。应该是其中一间有放着那些的吧。应该不是这里，应该不是这里。啊嘞嘞，啊有啦，这里。这个，只是我还没有把它放下去而已。这个也是吗？啊嘞，啊，太多字了，不行。OK， 不对。
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
诶，什么不能放啊？难得。物种已达上限。啊，なるほどね。物种只能放4种 ，OK。啊，なるほど ，OK。这样我就把它放在别的房间好了吧？等下。啊，拿到啊，这个。
Revelio.
然后还有另一个羽毛要去哪里拿？这个我就不懂啊。诶，不是这里。这里，这里的物种也是放满了耶。好，下一间应该还有另一间吧，我没记错的话啊，是这里吧？应该是这间了啦。啊哈，是这间。 哇，原来外面也可以建这样东西的啊！哦，连屋子都可以建呢，哑巴。是他们的羽毛吗？诶，不是诶，完了，这样到底是谁的那个？哎，啊嘞，此空间无奇兽。啊嘞，哦，なるほど，我明白了什么，原来两只都是公的，难怪不能生蛋，不能生孩子。没办法，他们还没有人变成欧尼酱。这样子应该可以强化了吧？啊哈，这个可以了。哇，那米克嘞，直角兽脚啊！没有这种东西呀、全部都是要那个角哦。好吧。哎，还没完吗？这个任务，这个帕比的任务。哦，还蛮远的耶，他在位置。再看看有什么事情要做。他竟然没有显示等级的话，那我觉得他应该是不需要战斗的吧。啊嘞？
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Yeah, bae.
If your gran's all right, and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Huh?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting
刚刚那个
golden snidget
在图书馆里被问到那个问题，我就这样随便答对了。这个鸟原来是真的存在的耶！
If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies, others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
人马
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
啊，要继续哦，要继续等你哦。基本上他的任务都是关系到偷猎者的。OK， 没关系，我去解这个塞巴斯蒂安呢，他会给我那个，他会给我选那个222令。哦，好像不在这里，在蛮远的地方的。哇，好远！
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here.
Revelio.
Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So I must assume it's still here.
说起
As I
来，
mentioned earlier,
塞巴斯
this
蒂安，
relic grants
你
its
成功
holder
的
the power to
离
reverse
开你的
dark
桌
magic
子了吗？
curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
刚刚明明不是卡这吗？
I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
学生报告：地下墓穴作业的成果超出我的预期。学习有关祖先的事情令我大开眼界。不过，我偶然间找到某个不容我忽视的东西。大厅后面有个腐蚀严重的区域，那边有个翻倒的石棺。我在里面找到一个形状怪异的遗物。我当下立刻就感觉它的强大力量。我很想要进一步研究这个遗物，可惜我不被允许拿走那个东西。
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
哎，门开哦，刚刚不是关着吗？啊嘞？啊嘞？
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
哦，蜘蛛。
I'll
we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb was
Revelio.
insect-free.
Accio. Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio. Revelio.
有2条路，感觉那边有东西。啊，也被玩错。
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
いいね。
Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
啊哩，2条路要走哪一边才是？右边看起来好像没有这样大。哇，那边很多蜘蛛。
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
好吧，这里是对的路。
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
看来这里会有很多
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems... Accio. Revelio. Accio.
骨头
There's
啊。
something here by the altar. 据说被英国像素魔杖选中的人具有很强烈的直觉，我相信这个说法。因此，我趁有人注意到我的时候采取了行动。我召唤2层屏障，把那个遗物隔绝起来。望祖先原谅我使用了他们的骨骸作为钥匙。啊
What did you find?
Revelio. Revelio.
我觉得这里周围太多东西哦，我去看一下。
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
What the? 这也太多东西了吧？要别拿。不行耶，这个要把触手赶走。
Lumos. Here.
哎呀，别出手！
Lumos.
やめろやめろやめろ！不要乱出手 play 啊！
Arrested momentum.
哎呀别呀别呀别呀别呀别！ 呀别呀别呀别呀别呀别！
Lumos.
啊，把这骨头全部拉过来。
Guardian Leviosa.
啊嘞，骨头呢？
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
OK。
Here. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
啊嘞！
Accio.
啊呀别呀别呀别呀别呀别呀别呀别！ 咦，好哦。
Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio.
啊哈！
Accio.
なるほど，是这里来。
Revelio.
上面有一个箱子诶。哦，想起来了，那箱子应该是拿来垫脚的箱子而已。
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. 'Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
有这样
Of
巧的
course.
事
I'll start to
情？
search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Here.
用
You've done it.
头建成的一
I knew
道
we'd
门
get
吗？
through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Of Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperial, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
我按错了哟，我不小心按错了，要不？我这个蛮难一下，这个220耶。
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
可以学220了。是我的220。变成我的纳卡玛吧。哦，いいね。
Rebellion. Incendio. Rebellion.
哎，为什么我突然间好像刚刚卡住不能动了？两道门，左边好像有很多蜘蛛，然后右边好像有很多宝藏，还有那个蜘蛛。
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
那你过来？那你过来？哦，骨头！笑死我，还以为是什么，好像有一个人坐在里面这样子。来，每个都要拉一打吧，我觉得。
That worked.
哎
Keep going.
不是。OK， 我知道了。拉的每一个都是一个图案，然后要拉2个对应的图案才会开门吧？应该。都可以推回去吗？可以啊，可以。OK， 首先是这个图案的话，这个，然后还有另一个图案是，哎，阿雷，怎么没有这个图案啊？啊，在这里。然后这个门应该就会开起来了吧？阿雷。啊，开起来了。我把骨头拿过来这里放。然后还有2道门吧，这个跟那个。然后还有是这个跟这个吧。OK。
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
嘿，这是当然的。
Student was so entranced with this place.
我是不是应该先去另一边先才对呢？啊，完了，看来我去错位置哦。哦，右边，很多蜘蛛。 而且还有女王蜘蛛，诶，女王蜘蛛 ，OK， 也是可以被诅咒吗？可以，好像是可以吧，被诅咒哦。哎，那你？啊，不对，这是主要的路来呀。这样我应该走，我应该回去另一边先。去看看我有漏拿什么东西吗？呀呗！呀呗！我走！别！差一点就出事了。呀呗呢？什么来的这个？什么来的？那你？啊，这里还有这样子的一个密道进来。哦，一呢。然后这里没有路了吧？然后剩这里。这里有很多可以拿的东西。好，什么也没有了。呀呗。因为是在地上，所以我拿不到吗？这个蜘蛛的牙直接卡在地上哦。那你快来！哦，是钱。这里后面是不是还有东西呀？可是好像不能走进去耶。不能进去吗？感觉这里好像有一条路可以通过这样子的。嘞，好吧，我觉得应该是要拿完那个里面的东西才给我走出来那边了吧？应该是这样子。哦，好多东西。
Dead end, lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet. Revelio.
那 那尼可嘞？
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
等下，突然间有人在那边。
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
要不要相信他好呢？到底谁还是对的？我的选择会不会影响到那个他的妹妹会不会死？
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
这样容易的吗？
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
这样容易说服了吗？
Away, come on.
不对，这一定有东西，这里肯定有东西。
Levioso. Arrested momentum. Reparo. Lumos. Repento. Ascendo. Diffusion. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Bombard.
不对耶！哦，我将把这东西打开。不行耶！
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
啊嘞嘞！
Revelio.
这样前面东西要怎样拿到诶？不可能拿不到吧？还是说，其实有别条路下去之类的吗？我在想。奇怪呢，这里要怎样进去？
Revelio.
也不在这里吧？ 啊蕾蕾，怎样进去啊？这里。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
好吧，看看是不是还有别条路这样子。
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
好吧，还真的好像没有别条路哦。那你可能又是那个蜘蛛卡在下面了。哎，哪里？哪里？哎，不是这里吗？啊 ，OK， 我走错路了，是这里。等，那里，什么声音？为什么突然间震了一下？台阶不？这里怎么感觉好像有东西在旁边？哎，马萨嘎？不是吧？难道又要我走回去看一下？刚刚突然间震了一下，难道那条路就直接开通了？哎嘿，看一下啊！不是啊，就要重新走过哦。没有啊，还是没有，还是关着了。为什么？我还是不明白为什么这地方要讲进去。好吧，不行。吐回去了吧？
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood.
Revelio.
He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
诶，不能飞吗？也不能 teleport 嘞！啊，呀呗！那就是要我一步一步走回去吗？难道？马萨卡。看来这样子的话，回去的路上一定会遇到什么事情吧？你还是不能飞耶，不知道为什么。
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
哎，等一下，村庄那边发生什么事情了吗？难道？哑巴摇。
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
看来村庄被袭击啊！
in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
这种时候嘞，就是要表演220。哎，等一下，我的220都没掉，为什么？啊，不是 miss， 是我开错技能，笑死！还有220多周年全部开到完。使用大爆爆鱼。 爆红色箱子！哎呀，别！我还在赌这只，不要！别乱来啊！哎呀，别！要没了！
They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. I'm handling it.
OK， 然后一个魔法啊，呀别，那个魔法师在哪里？诶，施法魔力的时候，哦呀别，我差点死。谁要施法魔术啊？ 到底谁在施法魔术？要被我找不到在施法魔术的人。
We have to fight.
也不是这个吧？啊，完了，死完了，来不及完成了。哦牛！哇，直接220。 哇呀呗！
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
Oh no.
From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
伤心啊！为什么都是你跟你朋友吵架的？哎呦，你跟你朋友跟你家人吵架，为什么都是我去结场啊？为什么
What's he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Fellow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
看来我弹错，我选错那个路线了，完了，对不起。安妮呢？
Rebellion.
然后安妮就面壁了吗？不要面壁啊！不要伤心啊！诶，又有一封新的信件呢。看一下这个信，这封信写什么？啊嘞？啊嘞？啊嘞嘞？ 哎，我刚刚拿到信耶，哪里？嗯？不见了哦，哎，这个吗？嗯？ 啊嘞嘞，那你我拿信不见了吗？难道？啊嘞？
Rebellion.
妈，算了，先回去学校找塞巴斯蒂安。呀贝，玩着就已经11点多哦。
Trying to bankrupt us? Put it on my mother's account, you say? Well, no more! I am cutting you off!
何これ？何これ？啊？这样有趣了吗？真不愧是魔法学校啊！走着都会发现一些不一样的路边的剧情。
Speak with my uncle.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, He's sorely
亚贝，为什
mistaken.
么感觉塞巴斯蒂安会逐渐走向黑化的路？
Use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
哇，怎么说呢？感觉这个塞巴斯蒂安的故事也很像主线呢，很有主线的感觉。OK， 继续做真正的主线吧。你等一下，我看一下我的装备需不需要回家一下？哇，很多，我觉得需要拿去卖哦。啊，算了，不用买了。等打完那个主线过后再回去卖好啦。把那绿色全部丢掉就好了嘛，这样就有很多位置了。OK， 然后顺便回家里鉴定一下这东西到底是什么。哦，这个围巾好像是蛮强的耶！啊，多四 D 攻击啊 ！OK， 强化。OK， 就拿这个来装备吧。加4点攻击。诶，我什么时候拿这个外观呢？
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
我不知道跟你讲话。
What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
我只是要拿东西而已呀，然后就不小心跟你讲到话了。哎呀呀！ OK， 那么就直接去找塞巴斯蒂安，在外面的塞巴斯蒂安。塞巴斯蒂安很忙，一下子要管妹妹的事情，一下子要管这个主线的事情。 每一个事件都好像有跟着讲讲啊，要完成前一个有关系的任务过才会解锁吧，这种感觉。嘿，刚好有3个人。
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
哦，这个会增加220的额外伤害耶。马上鸟应该用不到。哦，这个也是增加220的伤害。 全部都是加那个220的伤害的，为什么？看来他就是想要我玩220。大包包的那个苦刀太久了，玩起来有点难，还是继续用回这个。哎，不是，我要做这个扫帚。
Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's
我讲我
reaction,
尽力
that
赶
I'd
过来，
almost
然
forgotten
后
what it was that
动
struck me
图
about that
做好
triptych.
好几个支
This
线任务
is
才
the
赶
view
过来
painted
的。
on the canvas that was left on it.
That's
这
incredible.
就是所谓的
You know
尽
this
力
area
赶过
well.
来吗？
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
我们发动攻
We
击
need，to
我
see
要
what
血
they're
流
doing.
成
I
河。
say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect
我
we'll
要
see
让
that
他
symbol
们
again.
血流成河。
After you.
Revelio.
哪里？敌人在哪里？啊哈！血流成河的时候到了。
Revelio.
I'll let you lead.
哎，为什么这样绿啊？周围。
No one enters his mind. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists.
血流成河。
What's that? Who's there?
I've never seen a sword like it. Who's there?
Trivicus Totalis. Revelio.
哦，那尼可嘞？还有2个人在哪里啊？哦，在楼下。OK。这样去楼下。
Revelio.
Revelio 下面有东西吗？好像，好不知道，应该不是这样子之类东西来吧？好吧，那我就不管了。后面是不是又有一些东西呀、
Revelio.
OK， 也可以不用管了。 直接一路杀进去就是了。
We make a good team.
We do at that.
男兵，こんにちは，こんばんは，晚上好。
Once again, we could fight our way through.
好久不见。哎呀，别发现，别发现哦！你看不到我，我看不到你。都要怎样把它？哎，被发现了，完了！哎，竟然这样，那就没办法了。这种时候就是要来武装了。 220做孽全部直接用到完，哎呀别，哎，我卡掉了，呀别，
And the fun is over.
直接无双起来。
It is, and that was relatively fun.
最近在忙，没空直播。确实最近有一些事情要做，所以就几乎接近1个月没有开到直播哦，已经。呀呗。然后就今天就比较得空一点了，所以就才能开直播。
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
We're making quick progress.
忙的事情大概就是5月，为了5月的活动要准备太多东西哦。 我也体会得到，了解你的感受啊，最近确实是会比较忙。5月的活动，5月的对 cos 展，在九号那边的。
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Tell us.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
哇！ 呀贝，这里好像很多条路可以走。这掉下去就死了吧？我觉得掉下去会死人吧？一定会死吧？可是感觉好像要。
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
啊嘞，没有反应了，蹦什么？哇，这看上去就好像超危险的。哦，亚贝，啊，来不及了，那就没办法了，只好。 诅咒你们！哎，你不是被诅咒了吗？ 啊，拉错狗妹呢，拉错人。
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
因为我5月有去漫展，我哥带我去的。开打！打好打满啊！然后5月的活动你也有来吗？那就可能有机会看到我的摊位了吧？有机会看得到。
Revelio. Leviosa.
塞巴斯蒂安，你刚刚不是在楼下了吗？怎么我一爬上来的那个瞬间，你就直接 teleport 上来了？可爱。
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar signs,
啊，下面好像要修桥哦。
or any number of endearing qualities,
很多条
really.
路哈，要不？
Revelio.
所以下面是不是可以跳下去的？还是说要一步一步走下去才可以？我觉得很像是在 KL 的哦 ，KL 的啊 KL 我就不是很懂了。
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Leviosa. Confringo.
诶，这里为什么会有这个？
Revelio. Confringo.
没有东西了吧
Revelio.
？KL 也是有一个在 YMCA 的啊，なるほど。晚安，祝你忙得成功。好，晚安，拜拜。哎，不对。
Reparo.
我忘记是哪里了嘛，没关系。
Revelio.
诶，
Confringo. Revelio.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
原来这里还有一个箱子啊！ KL 的活动嘛，我就没有去了。不过有考虑，如果12月 CF， 有考虑12月的 CF。
We're making.
Revelio. Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's
两条
loyalists
路
all
诶，
declared
哎
war.
呀贝，这里有出手，
Lumos.
哇，好多出手。
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
充满触手的洞穴，亚比拉。
Lumos.
Lumos.
哎呀，突然间有一个蜘蛛爬过，吓到我。那你？
Incendio. Revelio.
哇！突然间撒瓦过五颜六色的那个，从我的视角里出现这样子，亚贝。
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Is somebody there?
来得及！啊！原本是来得及的，然后我不小心，啊亚贝咯！哎！全部就被诅咒哦！一呢？大雷！
We're not finished yet. Glacier.
把蜘蛛族母的头埋进土里。玛萨嘎。哦，原来还这样子，竟然。啊，还有这样子的技能。打蜘蛛 boss 的时候可以用那一招。 然后刚刚没有注意到不可以用那个恢复药，然后就把它用掉，任务就没了。啊嘞嘞！啊嘞嘞！这几个。
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
哦，有3个。 这箱子是要哦，这里啊 ，OK。
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelia.
OK。
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Eh?
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
哦，可以直接回去到哦，就跟之前的那个，跟之前的塞巴斯蒂安探险的也是一样，最后也是回到他那个地洞里。
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Eh?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
我知道讲这句话让你很生气，可是你不需要在那边原地跳舞给我看的啊！亚贝，原地跳舞。难道我的选择选错了吗？完了，我感觉我在那边选择不应该选的那个路，这样子。
My next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Who are you? 你是谁？哦，又有的强化扫帚了吗？哦，原来就是那个扫帚店的老板。OK。 让我去看看你要怎样强化我的扫帚。你还需要我帮你做什么事情了，对吧？不对不对，我要 teleport， 我要 teleport 过去。假骂，不要顶我。哇，亚贝突然好卡。
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
哦，吼，买
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I
买
promise
起
you.
来。
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I
啊嘞！what the what？ 那你啊，亚贝，我的霍格华兹直接整个宕机掉，然后直接整个游戏关掉。那你？那你？酷啊！游戏整个直接关掉去哦，亚贝。完了，我没有 save 到，不懂会不会有影响？那应该是 auto save 吧。酷啊！为什么你突然整个游戏当掉，然后整个游戏自动关掉？亚贝呢？我不记得有攻击电脑的魔法，我就中了。一定是刚刚塞巴斯蒂安在我前面跳那奇怪舞，然后就给我中那样奇怪的诅咒魔法哦。一定是这样子。嘛，确实怎样说呢？直播这个霍格华兹就蛮卡一下的。我要把全部那些东西关到完了，我才能比较顺的玩这个游戏。啊哩。啊嘞嘞啊，有了。这个正在准备这个着色器什么鬼的，要录超久的啊！这个游戏的唯一的缺点吗？不对，算是唯一的缺点吗？也许就是要等这个 轮超久了，每次重开过都会这样子。伤心啊！可以不要轮这样久吗？为什么官方硬要把这个东西加上去嘞？为什么？妈，我想到啊，这不是唯一的缺点，还有另一个缺点就是让我整个游戏直接闪退关掉。啊，终于进来了，要了超久了，真的是。我想快点把这个霍格华兹玩完，然后还有更多以前旧的游戏也都玩完。但是想到好像接下来4月又会有新的游戏啊，呀呗，太多游戏想要玩了，游戏太多，时间太少。诶，哦 ，OK， 他直接在这里，好吧。就说我刚重新买过那个扫帚的强化。
Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my.
就是说又要跟他比赛飞扫帚哦。哇，好远！竟然在这样远的地方啊！呀呗，超远的，就整个地图最下面的地方哦。好，我就不管你先了，我去做我的主线 ，OK 吧？做完这个主线就关了啦。做完这个主线过后。今天的最后一场主线，诶，狗狗，哪里？它在哪里呀？这个玛萨卡，诶，是这里吗？在地下室那边。刚刚那个任务的主线写了校长，所以是要去见校长。诶，不对，不是啊。
Welcome back.
这个难道是第三个失恋的位置之类的吗？
Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
第三个失恋。
The next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
要去找费格老师。要进去校长室，校长室之前好像大概知道在哪里，但是就是进不去那边，有一个东西锁着这样子。 所以现在应该就是要去那边看看吧。应该那边就是校长室了吧？整个最高的位置，应该是那边了啦。
should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
哦，我看他就突然间有任务叫我做了吗？啊，他们都有任务叫我去做。好吧，下次好啦，下次，下一次。
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Professor Fig,
好像每个角色都有每个角色的主线这种感觉。
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait. Doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
变身妖水。啊，やべえ。
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
这种情况我还可以 teleport 吗？已经变成了一个大叔了。
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Professor,
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try.
What? Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
所以我是在害人吗？
Well, there's one for my diary.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
笑死。
Professor, a word?
好吧，现在搞到这个老师风评被害。
It is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I have a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
风评被害。
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
"他好像不是，
It's not about anything I've been doing.
对他不是老师，他是校长来的，现任的校长。
Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
又再一次风评被害，可怜的校长。 苦迷你校长。
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor.
走到哪里遇到人？
How
这
delightful
个还
to see you.
蛮随家的。
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you won't. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
亚妹，这里的剧情真的
Wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
又再一次风评被害。哇，亚妹又到了GG来个时刻。诶，还好没有整排学生都坐在这里，只有一部分学生罢了。
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
我也是第一次看到这样多人。亚贝，以往来这个地方的时候就已经是没有人了。
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Yabe.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Yabe.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
笑死。校长风评被害。诶，算是完成了吗？这个主线。哦，完成了吧？ 再接下来就是要进入失恋了。好吧，我看我就先玩到这里先了吧。等这个礼拜看看拜六还是礼拜有没有时间，还是怎样啦？好吧，今天就先玩到这里了，感谢大家的观看，就这样，大家晚安喽，拜拜。站在这里看着大家吃饭OK， 拜拜，结束。雨梦也辛苦了，晚安，拜拜。